sixth-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Caught near the sideline. It's Lane. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
It's a shotgun run call. Ball carrier running through tackles. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First down and 10. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Offense facing.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the Noles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Tight end goes in motion. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Third down coming up after that running play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Childs. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And now another deep ball here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'll pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Childs. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern California. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Childs. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the option play. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. They'll run the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And throwing again on second and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's some space around the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Now here's the toss play. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Noles offense is on the move now. And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
in the end zone.
Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Just a short gain this time, able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Knowles. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game change. Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here.
Chris, we're in the 4th quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Childs. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
They're going to pick up the 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass. The catch is made. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
34.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they go in front here in the second half.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they'll run it into the end zone so they go up by a touchdown here. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach pushes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
No huddle here for the offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. The 50, now the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, SC. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Southern California. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Hill. Tackle, but first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain. That's an important first down on that running play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. A new set of downs after that completion. Escapes the pocket. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And tackled there by the defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
The crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. Pass caught. Can he get in? No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.